How's it going, boys? So in the following video, I want to talk about an issue that happens way more often than you think. So you met this new super hot girl that you're dying to have sex with, and eventually, somehow, you manage to get her in bed. However, when you're trying to have sex with her, you realize that your dick is just not getting up. Now, what do you do at this point? And more importantly, why is that even happening? Now, first of all, what I want you to understand is you are not alone. It happened to me even at age like 22, even when I was like super young, at the peak of my testosterone levels, and I didn't have any reason to have any erectile dysfunction. So this is very, very common, and usually the problem is mental, but many times can be physiological. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to solve it pretty quickly. So first of all, you really have to understand why this problem is happening. 99% of the times, it's happening because you are nervous. You are nervous, this girl is too hot, you're nervous to not fuck it up, you're nervous of what she's gonna think of you if you're not going to perform in bed, you're nervous what she's gonna think of you if you're going to blast too soon, or you're not hard enough, or whatever. Or maybe you're even nervous that she's gonna stop you in the middle and she's not gonna allow you to continue and have sex with her. So you're nervous at the fact that you're really at that kind of tipping point, that you're really not sure, like she could reject you in the last second and all your, hard work that you've been putting would go to waste. So most of the time, it's in your head. A lot of the times what happens is you're reaching to that point where you're about to have sex with a girl and you don't want to lose that point. You don't want her to change her mind in the last second. So you start rushing things out. You forget about breathing. You forget about just taking your time and calming down. And when you're stressing out, this is pretty much giving a signal to your dick that there is some danger happening around you. And the last thing that your body wants to do when there is danger or stress around you is to actually mate and have sex. So in order for you to have sex, you really have to calm yourself down. One of the best ways to calm yourself down is actually to breathe deeply, to take your time. So before you continue with the girl, tell her that you realize you're having an issue over there and you need a little bit of time. You need a little bit of foreplay. You need a little bit of talking. So you can lay down in bed, just talk, just relax. And whenever you're ready, whenever you calm down, you'd realize that all of a sudden your dick is working and then you can use it. However, many times the problem is actually physiological, and by physiological, I don't mean that you have a health problem. By physiological, I mean that maybe you are just too exhausted. So I'm talking about me personally. I go to the gym quite often and I really kill it at the gym. I don't go and just play around. I go and just exhaust myself to failure every time. Now, when you're putting your body under so much physical stress, your body is tired. Your body is busy recovering from that workout that you did at the gym. So your body's not really thinking about mating, your body's just thinking about survival. And for survival, he has to preserve energy in order for it to recover your body from that tough workout that you did. Now, it's very important to take that into consideration. If you're going on a date and you think there's a big chance that you are going to get laid after that date, it's better to not work out that hard before. So you can do some cardio. Cardio usually helps with the erection. But if you're lifting heavy, all that blood is going to your muscles, all that blood is going to the recovery and to digesting the food after. There's not much blood left for your dick. And many times, even if you manage to get it up after a hard workout, your dick is going to be a little bit softer than usual. And again, that is because you are tired. Now, another reason is you didn't eat anything. So you're trying to keep your belly flat to impress that girl. Maybe you're on the beach or whatever, and you didn't really eat. Guess what? When you're hungry, you cannot have sex. I don't know about you, but I can't have sex if I'm hungry. So a quick fix for that is just like, if it's your place or a girl's place, get some chocolate, get some sweet, get some sugar in. When you get that sugar, it goes directly to your system, gives you instant energy, and in this way, you can fix that problem. Another problem that is also physiological, and I had it before, is like over drinking or drinking something that your body doesn't respond well to. So me personally, if I drink wine, my body just doesn't like it, especially my dick doesn't like it. So if I drink wine, my dick is like limp. He's just not working, he's not waking up. So for you personally, I don't know if you drink or you do not drink, but make sure you're not drinking too much. And make sure you're not drinking alcohol that you know is making you weak and giving you weaker erections. So for me personally, I don't know why. If I drink vodka, I'm fine. But if I drink wine, especially red wine, my dick is not really performing properly. Also, I don't know about you, if you're like getting high or using something else that might affect your dick, please pay attention to that, because that might be the reason for you not getting hard that night. But regardless, again, what I said is 99% of the times you're just too nervous. So it's usually the first sex you're having with a girl. You're nervous because you really want to perform, you really don't want to disappoint her, you really scared of getting ashamed. So instead of worrying about it, go with my approach. Just tell to yourself, fuck everybody, fuck that girl, fuck everything, who cares? Call it out. Call out the fact that you're not getting hard, maybe you need some more time, maybe you're tired or whatever. Just say it, that's fine. You know, you'd be surprised, a lot of the girls actually experience that in the past, especially the hot ones, because guys are pretty nervous when they're getting in bed with them. So take your time, breathe a little bit, get a piece of chocolate, laugh it out a little bit. Just don't put so much pressure on just being too serious and to perform in that moment. Take your time. And if you don't want to disappoint the girl, that's fine. Just go down on her. Try to satisfy her in other different ways, kissing and talking and all of that. Go more into the foreplay. And you'd be surprised, many times when you're not trying to have sex is when your dick will get hard and you'll be ready to have sex because you're not overthinking about it. Now, one thing you can do if you want to be safe, just like me, I take one of those natural pills. It's like, those pills are from Thailand. They're pretty much all herbal, natural ingredients. Those pills are usually pretty strong, so I don't take the whole thing. I will just take half of it. And one pill like this one will last you for 3 whole days, so 72 hours, which means you're not going to be hard for 72 hours straight. But if you want to have sex during those 72 hours, you are going to be extremely hard. So you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry if you're nervous, if you're hungry. It doesn't matter what, you're just going to be hard. And it doesn't matter at which point during that time. So say, for example, you didn't manage to have sex that night, or you were too tired, or the girl didn't want to have sex, but the next day you woke up next to each other and all of a sudden she decided that she's horny and she wants to have sex. So this pill got you covered. Doesn't matter at which point you are going to try and have sex, your dick is going to perform and is going to be ready. So I'm going to leave a link for those pills in the description below, but keep in mind those pills are pretty strong. So I don't take the whole pill. I would usually just open this capsule and you'd find some, I don't know, herbal powder inside, and I would split it over 3 different capsules. You can split it over 2. So the way you do it is you basically buy empty capsules from the pharmacy, or you just get the same size capsules for some other cheap stuff, and then you empty the other capsule and then you fill it with the contents of this capsule. And doing that is really helping me out a lot, especially when I know that I'm meeting a new girl that I'm nervous about and I'm not sure if I'm going to perform in bed. Popping one of those puppies would really help out a lot. So if you want to be 100% safe, you can do that. But trust me, most of the time it's just in your head. You're just overly nervous, you're stressed out, and you're always thinking what the girl is going to think of you, and that's why you end up fucking it up. So the best thing is don't rush things out. Just take your time, foreplaying, breathe, eat properly, eat something with sugar that will give you a good burst of energy at that time, and make sure you don't overdrink or take some other drugs that will mess with your dick. Okay, before we go, I have to mention another point that you really might want to look into that, because I think that was also my problem in the past, not so anymore. But pay attention if you're wearing these boxer briefs that are just too tight on your dick and balls. So the thing about your dick is it needs breathing. It needs some proper stretching for it to function properly, just like the rest of your body, by the way. So you should be stretching and training the rest of your body. So if you're not stretching your dick and you're not really allowing it to have some natural blood flow, you don't really have to stretch it. I personally do stretch it, but you can basically just like wear looser underwear or wear the sheath underwear, what I personally wear, that has a place for each part of your body. So the traditional underwears, they're just like jamming everything together. So the sheath underwear that I personally wear separates the balls and the dick. Each one has its own pocket, has its own space, and in this way you basically allow for more blood flow and healthier erections. If you want to go to the next step like me, I'm using a penis stretcher, but that's like really next level. Most people will never use it. Most people don't ever need to use it. And I'm personally using the penis stretcher in order for me not just to get harder erections, but get bigger penis. But again, you have to really be dedicated for it. But that's what I personally do. And anyways, I hope all those tips kind of helped you out. I'm really sharing my personal experience and what works for me. If you like this video, if you learned something good from it, all I'm asking is that you leave it a thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like such type of videos, you can also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on future videos. Anyways, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye-bye.